integrity. This is Wadu TV, truth and integrity. This is Wadu TV, truth and integrity. This is Wadu TV, truth and integrity.
Kano kwesa de tie kire to me Ghana man kan kro ne temamufo adwene foforo ye adroni de ye pleja ye kana nenso ehia sa ye ka na ye ka ye ya akakabensem ahia nkonto ntisem ne nabrabasem bawi makuko durufo a ne mfefo mema ekamfo ne mema yo no Okatakyie Afrifa mensa atenase obi nsi obi na ofoforo nyidie onte ya asutire eye for the records Bompempen na tweben Ghana foforo no aben na ye hyen de awu
omo mo Jimmy times 2 ahanta for de omo Jimmy no plus 30 Western region omo kura de kan oti Elmina oti Cape Coast oti Commander oti Mankesim oti South Pond oti eye Winneba oti eye all the way to Asendompim eye Fosu Central ututia NDC we aboa ohwe omo Cape Coast omo ugu Asen ho no mo kohwe Mfantofo ni yankwasiafo yene mfantofo ye bi ye jimo mpese me ko Western region ahantafo no omo de mo Jimmy times 2 ahantafo no de omo Jimmy no plus 30 Western region omo kura de kan oti Elmina oti Cape Coast oti Commander oti Mankesim oti South Pond oti eye Winneba oti eye all the way to Asendompim eye Fosu Central ututia NDC we aboa ohwe awonafo ankasa bedun kan na dane mmoa hwe ahe agbewe en awonafo firi awona kromba nkran ma no dane nkwasiafo oti awonafo ankasa bedun kan na dane mmoa hwe ahe agbewe en awonafo firi awona kromba nkran ma no dane nkwasiafo oti awonafo ankasa be amo fire na kutawo na waje hono ukokuro bi so bi ko toilet ukora na kutawo na waje hono ukokuro bi so bi ko toilet ya de obeye jiri osum nyame amfo wagene sum Muhammad oba lokuta Quran Muhammad oba asase so lokuta ya wo lokuta Quran ukora na kutawo na waje hono ukokuro bi so bi ko toilet ukora na kutawo na waje hono ukokuro bi so bi ko toilet ya de obeye jiri osum nyame amfo wagene sum Muhammad oba lokuta Quran Muhammad oba asase so lokuta ya wo lokuta Quran Ora na kuta William ni mpaye wo wiase nyina ye showa masarai bebeliza ne Corinthians onimdie wo nyina ontumi san ba yare ankan Williams ono so ne ba no so aboda mo se den osora no ate chain we ni kwate fia te se mire edidi nkwasi asem on TikTok was ankan William wa bompa ye wo wiase nyina de brofo abo ontumi san ba yare na mo mogibigimi ara mensa otabo akwatena court e bank board so wo wie sika tetram odenam Ghana osora no hye Igbo curtains reverend obofo se hwanhwan ne nine say Egyptian pen ode nkwasiafo bu de chi wagigi mu sika nyina koto phantom and oka kire mu se osom no eya aza obinim ode mo ho akosi estate and the software wajai di no nam ho estate mu sika no ogidi se mu agimi asofo azanfo business for afawa oba no function me and why kese cheme I said if Somalia e kuro bi ade friend enkinkensu and ade ne baaye and otewa hwanafo no se mu agimi or Fidelity Bank, Stanchart, Barclays, Momo Obe 30, or Western Union. Well, what shall other than the Bieguso, what is Canababa, Bodam, or Punk set akoko kodwa and my sister is sponsoring me and the DM say for Jimmy kono ha wo nyini ncham yo abodwe se Burkina Faso ojan arim yawe edidi chief imam office de chi and oye corruption edwuma ho because on say chief imam nyini chief imam on TV chief imam on radio and arim yawe na abodwe se peg and in kwasia politics no the chief imam office ne ye Duncan Williams about Duncan Williams ni mpaye wo wiase nyina ye showa masarai bebeliza on the Corinthians on nimdia wo nyina ultimate san bayare Duncan Williams Amor fire foul
They are coming to accuse I for things I know not about. They are coming to lock I down until I that them suspect I ye. Jaja see them
come, yea, but I am a conqueror. Jaja see them come with a whip, but I am a conqueror. Yea, to accuse I for things I know not about. They are coming to accuse I
until I that them suspect I ye.
Jaja see them come, yea, but I am a conqueror. Jaja see them come. Nani me that's it. Come back to the studio. General. General. I was just
Father.
I was
Father.
Fantastic father.
I was just Adia wa yewa mare wa kame. I was allowed to say. And then she has a baby. Kwame Huahi. Kwame and Wafe. Huahi Royal. What's it? Omo tete ho na omo hwe
na ohene okwa for few mu a
omo few mu no omo bochinku omo hwe for the records really
yeah
man for ne hwe
Dani wo ya hwe ne hwe
adwuma mu nyina na man for ne hwe oh I think it will be great to say be man for no I send the videos of okay where whiny Where okay, where your nest?
Yes.
Okay, me yenti do. Yenti boy. I
don't know why I almost accept to say no, say we are 2 baby. It be sakumia. Now the following 4 years, 8 years. Am I saying as sakumia? You are in the position of the law.
I say precisely so.
Precisely
so. The voice power,
Some of them are
so Danny, you know, where your nurse in Ibema, our word you and what here for the records. And what Chirimuno just to feel so no, precisely so no. Exactly. Na voice no so na ni je ho okay pound for pound I go see answer there no 1 2 3 what we are no there na
oh Danny among
where's your
among for few
where's your another one and omo there 2 TV so and omo
for feeling
oh I omo for feeling Abusuya no de for the records not to TV so anu mabo chinku atwahia na omo hwe for the records oh wow any obi a wo hwe bibini ano general WhatsApp number ben na yenya ni ade na bobo 0241 meboa 0241 771 270 0241 771 that is 771 270 baby a wo hwe ye free bia no ubetimi atwa video said ye nkrofo ya ye ni ade na wo dia send na yesu ya project ama manfo no ahunu ni ade wo de mechiri na say for records na be ye manfo no ayi
for the people
na me hu TV stations ni bia ba say womunya yanka for the records no appear also.
Exactly.
And we are having conversations with them.
Precisely.
Even if so, we will give them a second right of a year viewership.
Right.
Then TV station now we are interested. We will give them a second right. That means you show children we are. Na ya mo repeat ewo eye TV station so se be ya no so be kwa eye fie mo ni ayi ni ade the people show the motivation is different.
Exactly.
You know the motivation we are see different. It na mempre me ho na TV na fa go say hu hia me. I do what I want to do in my own time and what I decide to do at the right time.
Exactly so.
You know ya wie ni ya kwan
raise we oine.
Mo be raise me there.
Oine.
Raising.
Pound for pound.
Pound for pound. Hey. Nandani ukura we hwan Steve Wonder.
On 40 feet.
140 feet.
Omdi sie ni.
140 feet no Kasongo.
Kasongo.
Ana omdi asie ni. Adai. Dani yenti.
So, one continue to cry. Said ye tie bia no, the bequawie. Na me de kwawie so mo person musu. Greedy ones no, one continue to cry. Said ye tie bia no, the bequawie. Na me de kwawie so enye se me de kwawie no makwa akotena ho. Me de kwawie ya me ko be foforo. If you want to go, go. No one is chasing. You want to go, leave. My idea was say oh, greedy guys, you should be careful. Me say ni paya idea we yadai was say when you na ya me say ni di sit here and talk nonsense. We are not ready for that. Never again. See one and me Sunday no. Never again. You on behe me mako. Ajejuma. Ana me tie as far as me media personnel. Me tie. As far as me training, my say player. Me bow too. Na coaching be you are my opponent. Akobobo. No me ni here. No magiska. It will come and go to TV as wise it. So what's na? Won to me TV pejasika pubio. Aba se wo come and grab asemi kwa. Na dia kire akwakoye medwuma. No one is chasing. You want to go leave. I'm sending a warning as a general manager of Power FM. Say never again. Be about no contract to her. No allow any useless guys to come and sit here and destroy the name of the company. I'm very powerful because I'm poor. Because me media not treating me as politician, not treating me as a media personality. I am. It is over. So personal interest is too much. Yeah, metan upon ya na kama na nyum na bi ma beseru. No, yeah metan just ones that say man na bi ma beseru. No. Me ba one what you say me a politician. You know definitely say me a politician. I am not one of you. Because the abontin won uni fie ho. Ebi mu su. But it is time for us to set the record straight. Me as a general manager here, me staff will be anywhere about 28 of every month I need to go to other radio stations and check. Ubia ya juma 3-4 months wonya ketwiada. By her, under my leadership as a general manager of Power FM, what a bien wo be pia about I say 3 months in Triaka.
General, many way are juma pay ho. That was XYZ. So clear. Daniel here from bra. General. Agosia. Ejadem. Esese. Meko nim so ahye. Wo akosua nso de ode beba. Meko nim. So ahye. Manfo ni jadem. Na se Steve Wonder ne Kasongo. No mo di asom. Di abueni. Me de me ni hwe kan ho. Now we want to go in your new everything you a ma bonting. Kasongo mu general manager wa. Kasongo. General manager no san to kwa we. Menim so wo pedende enya no. Come on me wo nyina ha wo pes. We home match. Hey. And tonto ana we dey no aba. We dey young kabi.
Aye, Debbie.
Ngwasi afomi. Steve Wonder, what did you hear the difference in him? Now, no, Obekem. Who Steve Wonder? And now, Obekem, we say, Adiana and Koyama. Now, Obi Beckham beside Adiana and Koyamana. I've a wolf. I tell you. Anyway, for me to check a billion honor.
Yea, no, Henry.
I didn't see Bobby. Why are they?
What about what?
What about what's out to me? Aye, Simon Pond, Bobby.
They are not picking people that they have the mind to work. Where you are, Juma? Can't you track and know where the problem is coming from? Even the education ministry bet me a high a private investigative team. You will know because today we're so regional woman organizer, we're so a constituency chairman, we're so a national executives now. Jim no more yard. Yes, here be crowded chimpna. Or no go in channel. No, I can't or that's so no Jim no more yard. Yes, here be crowded chimpna. Or no go in channel. No, I can't.
Hey. Danny, Jai. Oh, Bobby and Sukra, we are over here, Yamasa, Papa. Kwabna will be. What's what Danny? Oh, I saw one more way. Bobby and me say, was it a Dennis? A national executives now, Jim no more yard. Yes, here be crowded chimpna. Or no go in channel. No, I can't or that's so no, I can't say school feeding you or home the bebro. What's your smart quack? Hey, mobile more than Jaja mobile. General, school feeding, no? Yeah, there we are guessing. Hey, I didn't see.
Domi market for
na kabibi. Said we mudi achire no. Osua do odi animu. Aseche say.
So say JNDC for executive.
Omo dey regers.
Omo the school feed dey regers.
Enya say bi the board ko ayi to ko dey board a. Na omo boss so na dey. E wuza agenu he so di asema ba wo. Na je say do market for na kanya wo na wo ka. Ana omo ye say. Akosia no omo ye say ne e boss no angasa no. Otimi de board eche. Ohunu to no ano de board we do mi ne makola for. Makola nyakomo na ka. Na omo kasa. No market for so ya muntombo. Niam bu o hani kwa asem ka. They say Bobby answer so omo the school feed na we against for. Wokodi na ya no the school feed what that so no the school feed na promise. Nya ne yeka o. We miam nua Bobby. Na yeka wo de we against ni ade. Say na no Professor Jampo. Me and me nua no. Jampo baby. Ani ye ka say ayi travel ni ade no. Watutu kwan. Na watu kwan business class. We enra wa frema chire mu say. Wonye business class bia. On the economy no ofo. And the ticket ni ade kura send say. Wasra wonye bi men kan chira da say. Wonye business class ni ade. Na menya bremra na on chire me nioma bi ni ade akoso. It way no my just watching. You be call Professor Jampo office. Yen na contrast ni ahwe nkracha mu ni ade no bia. Waso obeso ye leadership of service e ma manfo no. It you be call na ye kwa ba bia wo recruit man de ho no wa ma me answer. It ye kwa be gini nyina. Ye be gini nyina. Me and me nua no friends oh ka de che me nua no na bibinia frame na and I think it's also a proper precise. Say bibinia obefre say. Oh me nua no na ye wo ye ni ado say ka de che na wo ye de me kwa na abajimi na afi wo na ade me ko na say in the interest of the public. Etin mabani ade no. Na mo say me nua no na wote ba bi na wonyini ya. We ambulance service ade. Ye be bo Wednesday.
Oh fire.
Adiza me nua Adiza ekoba wa frem wa kan ho asema na so I am torn between ye Adiza me de no no ni ade na asa ba nti Baby, we need to decide for the people. So, Professor Jampo, now also side of the story, we get it and tell the people why. For the people. General, you're fasting, you're going to and now you're 43 years exactly. You change judges for me and son. You come under JJ Rollins and the people must know. And now you better more who said the same thing they see in 1982 no. Same event in BC. Name Ghana for the same goodwill now. JJ Rollins have a year. I will timidly kum a judges me and son. Your mama has the same goodwill, and what he is using it for is similar or tantamount to the C in 1982. Now, when no Agosia, Gebako and said, Tieni, man for any bet, na omode. Kotrobanchi abomum afomochi is it the okahwe amamfo ne nte ana nye de omo ye ntin so ne beja aka me pese record ne Hansard no e capture se me catch wo mo if the MPP buy say ya no mo ye nema me catch wo mo no mo ntie no mo twema da pa no mo ndi matam ye frame MPP buy say ya me MPP say ya no ye me nyai council da edita amamfo no ani beba omo so o join ne me no ne makoy hero enye bi ni esa eti general yanko ne yenye why eti eyewie anu a almost say Greater Accra Regional Chairman of the NDC Ashimo wono nso wone Singaporean bi ana millions of dollars bi ya fefe finance ne ade na we no akọ Singaporean no wa call court say you are abusing the fundamental human right under article 33 na no akọ ye no the hard dream wo mu pa ne say wo se wo ma Ashimo $1.5 million at the support NDC campaign then the position of the law say non-citizens are they able to say or sponsor a campaign with money? We have Political Parties Act of the year 2000. That is Act 574. General, you know, spend the kakio tiabai. Omuguswa. Kasi bi akufo ado trauma police na no. Omba ye no moye di. Afe ye ni free so oma pentikasa no. Akotro 24-hour economy cars no masa present yama. A police for
robbing Peter to pay Paul.
Na National Cathedral no ko position and say no so ye behwe o ma shift go post any ade ye behwe ni nyina why general enti san ye beye no na we no musi leak document bi say the C year 82 no aye ka no ana o mo ye so there is a master plan e dey enti kwa na ye chief justice in wadi e dey enti na appoint 7 judges to the Supreme Court omo dey be ye dey and then they say no ketia aba be kase yampamu isiche and general in politics say obia kasa e wodi ompeso omo dey so say serial callers ne kan asembia and carry weight na mo jama eye obi e be kabi obi say no ketia then it should tell you eye de ompeso omo ye so mbeka ya former NDC chairman, the late Kobeneji, Obeka said there are so many ways to kill a cat in 2009. Exactly. So assembly sechiamiano, ebiso wahinano. But before there's a young guy called Wodemaya, which tweet me and it's become topical on social media. Right. First of all, Wodemaya near dear baby or namino, and your Nyo anamenam
no even cross path
baby a onam eye ne oye no wo ye na ade wo ye ade ni ade but enye me focus ene me yi no so at no point is it my target
precisely
the moment ye ntna ho se o promote Ghana o promote Africa you would do that at the expense of a asantefo any dignity I catch them any day anytime
let them know.
We will not wake up and attack anybody.
Precisely.
But we will not also sit down and concern and allow you people to continuously attack us.
Pound for pound.
So I know people want to now I with the Maya we want to all of us wish to be like him. Young one. First of all, I don't wish to be like you in any shape or form.
Never.
What more may not hear? Okay, so General, you know, social media handles, most of them is not even run by me.
Exactly. So.
And YouTube required them some more jai post to homeboy. Because what motivates me is not the monthly stipends now when you're free social media. No, many year dear bay. And I saw I say you are Marco Chro. Me name do this send stars in the idea. No, I'm saying more Yeshua. Send stars be that yo. Munya na munyi free o. Cause stars in the no more dear and the Facebook. I don't know anything about it. Facebook for now the tour and yes was here you wish to be come and let me show you how to make money on the band. I don't wish to be like you in any shape, in any form. Sabin previous on say idani fa udima atoso say a personality a yeditina play mu e konkrofo ho e kohwe o mo culture ne ade a me will be said you will be him will be chen it made me atena play mu e to a yeditina play mu me will be sika yeditwa plane ticket me will be Yankonkoka culture who has him to commit me a yes. So it is not about anything you are doing that I want to do. Who show me your neoma, show me your neoma. Nemo me yansha video we. Yansha video we. Danny was a video.
You know, the transatlantic slavery, people think that the people that were taken to the Caribbean were mostly Ashantis. No. It was actually the Ashantis that were capturing people. So they were capturing people from the north of Ghana. You know,
other places
the
where
Salaga market. Yeah. So they catch you from the Salaga side.
Okay, so hold on. So that video when I would demand yeah. And you see, the object of the video was that he wanted to cause disaffection for Ashantis by Yenuanum Salaga for. Now, what the myopic mind did not tell him is that Oko Jamaica, Omo Edom called Caribbeans, most of them Omo Ashantis. So there is even a queen called Queen Nani. Our call your Kochichere Ashanti Kro, a fighting for the freedom of the people. But what the Maya wanted to create disaffection for Ashantis by saying that Asantifona Kochichere Salaga for. And Okotron Womoma a year abrofo. Me wana Santifonia abrofo ikuntokwa. Ni ye twasel Charles Makatiti. Na ni apese ton nipa mo omo a. And you see this kind of narrative that people continue to say. And Santifo and ye the ntoma and the befa and ye the mirror and the beji slaves in here. These are the narratives of the oppressor.
Precisely so.
If the toma no omo di frabro chire na bai wa bra toma ni invented in Africa. And omo di toma beto slaves. So you must be very myopic for you to buy. But you see, there is a man called, I think, Malon Doche Bibi. These are all anti-Ashanti people who want to portray Ashantis in a certain direction.
Exactly.
So the Maya, as some no kind, so you'll be a badger man out doing a quechira. I said, despite in some Hunuya, Wokan Yenado, Ukodrua, Ashanti former rousing welcome. So it should tell you the kind of hospitality that Ashantis have. What is there to come and respond about this? Because who can say about them, which was untruth. You propagated untruth, complete untruth, complete falsehood. Yen man would have more Caribbeans and I told mu celebrate. One a che wom dom coin. It do chena no jina on channel. Na so busan say. Ninu man would have follow a domo co celebrate. One a che wom dom coin. You sit down and you continue to spearhead some narrative which continuously abuses as Antifonia Mohe. You continuously abuse them. And then my friend me Jantwa. Jantwa said maybe you don't even understand what is going on. Exactly. So in one breath, they give with your left hand and they slap you from behind. So they pretend that they like the kingdom. But they behind the scenes, the kind of things they do.
Hypocritical people.
Let's listen to Yenji do it my Yenji.
The way to Cape Coast, where you take your last bath.
Wait, you walk all the way from the north.
I'm telling you.
Look at it's not hold on. It's not as if he's even reporting. I'm telling you. That Sanchez did it. So it means you are saying something you know for a fact it happened. Bonnie and G.
Making it up. It's not true.
I'm not making it up. I'm not making it up. I'm not making it up.
Many
if you go to the north.
Many of our African American brothers in the diaspora, in the Caribbean, we shouldn't think they are from the coastal areas.
No.
Salaga, up north, if we do tourism right, you will just see how they tracked, kidnapped, captured people all the way from present-day northern Ghana hundreds of kilometers. Not that I know. Yes. They walk.
I don't know. Doche onka womo ye for mo free voter region no. Omo so wana chi wom koy. I don't know.
Bissiw.
I dear be nsem hunu ana make us the antico am responding to say o kan san nsem hunu we sa 74 year any tribe bia and how could do one they would have been hostile towards you
Precisely.
So why do you, young man, you come and sit there and say nonsense we wish to be Danny sa dia bi na da mo na mo nye mo senisa Jeffrey one na me dey me motivation no me social media no me dey dey
like him for what?
How much you revenue na munya or honey and dia why you set tapolia hina come and say something Anna you wish to be like me. Wish to be like you. What drives me to do the things I do are very deep. You have no idea. You cannot even comprehend them. You think it's about sitting on plane and going to people and say, oh, this is the culture of this is the culture of that. But why? The personality that we use to go and do these things. Who will be changed? Young man. So I think social media team for Twitter, don't engage him, ignore him. I mean, they sent me some post here and I told them that ignore him.
Exactly.
He's not my focus. He's not my target.
Not at all.
The focus for me here are the people that we've given them the mandate to run our nation.
Sure.
But Maya, you are not my focus. I only try to show you how hospitable Asantis can be.
Exactly. So
if you think you're offended by that, you continuously abuse a certain group of people.
Precisely.
And you want us to keep quiet because they're better.
And many audience on your beer.
Important. Now, General, then the first topic near so okay, so Kioneta by no, yes, sir. So yet to Chroma say, Makacha said, your mama by no. Omu edi 6 eda near 9. Omu de kalo da near yet. Now yet to Chroma say, Anna Akufo-Addo lanche Danny Yenhwe first video bia Akufo-Addo tow police cars every Zondatek. Zondatek a Chinese company be Okuma. Anna Akufo-Addo aban ekoto police cars me the che police for.
Exactly.
Tianio 2024 and ye che. But they were a year cars in this Zondatek. Omo yard friend say. Womo yard. So these are the cars was Zondatek yard. And I know say cars was supposed to be for police for.
Precisely.
Aban ye buy you know ye ni free so na no. And then if I post no social media post to be exactly so these are cars as Zondatek yard and this year. Akufo-Addo buying a toy and to prove to you no there is a guy who coach us a video we are in 2024 that is around December or post the years a cars and you go waste in the now you need free so no Mutaka Mubarak interior minister wako penti cars yi ho say a 24-hour economy security car and wasa dia che police view that if a story of a Mutaka Mutaka sa the cars na sa be che police e gina wa twa pictures cars ya don ni tema police did that 2024 did that Mutaka buy why the same thing now me no ka say IGP yes wo mo ko poma wo said there meeting na nim say ade anu mo accuse dampare off say we promoting nkrofo ni ade o mo ko yi first poma meeting no police debe management board meeting no when him say me no ka say first thing IGP ni ko ya we ye say ne nkrofo ni ho nyina no wo mo promotion so mo so ko
ni so bo mabaso
same
I mean Eti Kioneta taban. Na pese ohunu Kioneta taban a. Owura gusita no. Enkola no amunim gusita no no. Emre bi atwam ne aka gusita no a. He was the man. And every politics one e dey compare no. na ye kase gusitano when this imwa he had gravitas
exactly so
and then kofo ebregen so JJ Rollins e be kono kura no ono gusitano na ba dia yini ade ana ye ko wie akiri na you were 10 ho ko form reform a party mo be kai ye 2000 election no ono ko te reform na em say wie bi ode awia na ye na yini ade me kai ni nyina ana gusitano anye yini ade wo free mu ansa na obeda samwa mu nyina be to mo na mama ba ye no ja wode gusita no aba so no na emeye eye secretariat no wo mo 24-hour economy and was it 24-hour economy journey will be a very difficult one guzi wo kan okure ne no kurenti was it will be a very difficult one na ye hunu is a very difficult one
in a long way
Akosia media me hunu yi evisa eye toro na no mu twa kire manfo no odwene ho a won tiase say
exactly
24-hour economy is a demand driven economy
precisely
it would yi enye obi ne be ka kire say airport no e say 24 hours because ngrofo to kwan every day okosi airport wo sunwane na aka say enye 24 hour ebo 8 pm kwan ni pare do say na free sunwane ebo it automatically there will not be 24-hour economy because there is no demand there. It took us a 24-hour economy. And there is going to be a transport system, STC, ever running from a Sankregua to a Accra, 24 hours. About 12 o'clock, so demand driven. But yaka yana manfoni diatem. It is saying acquire frefrekobo, acquire matramaque, who was when ye be a port nano near there. And yanukre. So Kioneta by still Gusitano say be a difficult one pa. Be a ding. The journey will be a difficult one. Gusi. Say John Washada wo ye nia de no odwen say wo free wa obesa be contest bi. It was strategically. What in the close contenders no. Omo betimi aye we no. Baby owo ma kotu nyina ye trap. It will for be say Gusitano anko be ye yi no a wasumi ne fidie. No de ko to 24-hour no. 24-hour economy so ya anwene ho. E ka bi keke. Eti wo no ko ne ko feli. Na manfo ne hunu so wonye leader. Precisely. O wiye no de haro na akoto ye education na no. If you want education, it's in a name, no cassette teacher training for ADD once a day. Me no cassette a year like seizures. If you want him, I don't know, Drusu, per president in the it was the to baby obey failing. She the make ye. It is your mama was very strategic.
Precisely.
One more moment me a contest, a young candidate to person in the say, what woman in our two positions are a yet trap on one set. So Gusitano say was set a trap of man. So it's a Gusino a Keda for no. The top echelons of the NDC no. One more lover boy. So more ped the true NDC. Gusitano need true NDC. Na onim say ebia wo kwa said na hu si efe na wo personality ni ade no ahwe ya obetiki over it yes setting up ema gusi feli enu nie agosia agusitano kioneta bai o say ni favorite be ya Yohani favorite. Wouldn't Yohani favorite?
Oh, enemy.
Would you come for me?
Market for this year, the original shine.
Don't market for Naka. Almost here, why?
Almost Deborah.
Baby Deborah. It will way projection. No, a dim way more. Politics. You must be strategic and you must be smart. It Gusitano, the Edo, and a set trap and Ama White. And go see it's a 24-hour economy. And you've been a catcher, Reggie Rockstone said 1 year 24-hour watching. If it's any pato. Night clubs anywhere around her. Satam no be office anywhere. It's an opayatono. And you made a night club and so cost obey watch a moment. So you don't need anybody says you're 24-hour and you're watching. Aha. It's way a trop. Najera a cathedral. Kioneta buying so only the cathedral anatem. And a minister of a local government, chieftaincy and a religious affairs. Ora Ahmed. What is Sambia Trigger? Danny Famekwana Yenti Yura. Why Yentino?
We demonize it to the point to say, even if there's something proper in it, you can't see it. And the starting on the National Cathedral, we demonize it to the point to say, even if there's something proper in it, you can't see it. And the starting was also problematic. So even certain things outrun others. Inti ama se wa hwi na wo kan ho nsem a agwase you create problem for yourself. Inti yema audit fundings no emra na me ne omo engagement.
So Danny, hold on. Mira Ahmed, local government minister. Muntie de work kan ye. O say National Cathedral no. We demonized it. So ojitum say omu demonize it. Na akwasinsia a wo ye Adum FM, Adum TV morning shows. Obebusa ni nyansa question. Say wo National Cathedral no. Wo man no hia. Me ametia yi. Me position is say wo man no hia National Cathedral. A waste of resources. It is what China Yamame Akwenya. Some may minister. Near said the National Cathedral Beshaменsa. No one said Nipan was set a trap and Amame. To Medu was Senako. Now for Yentino, Yenti. Was this your question, Yenti?
I transit into Yen then. Eben he found a bibi koye and he found a bibi tuchima. So one yes, Nameso as a sector minister. A betra wade no man yen kura, saying, Akwasi. The China ufre paying for a mumba now, yeah. Would that respect be there?
But do you think you say as a nation, you hear a national cathedral?
I can see
on a personal view.
On a personal, if I had my own money, I can build a national cathedral for the states. Let me tell you, me sitting here, you know I'm
yeah. Was it or one sika? Obesi National Cathedral, I'm a state, you know.
Okay.
Tonight is a good father, the money be Kionet for you. Or no one is sika dia. Obesi National Cathedral, but at the same time, they demonize the National Cathedral. NDC for you. And then the National Cathedral, no, Ura Mediso or one sika could be Sibiach or mine. And he said, one is came a fair free him. And ya buy one. It says, Ura Mediso or one sika. And Kobesi National Cathedral more mine. It says, one is Kobe fair free. Expose him. One cannot correct. Your mamma, my moon cannot correct. Now, I see what the goodwill of the people. So people are still not seeing through what is happening. Me, I don't have a problem. And I reason beyond what you people see. So the mundi matemo, it won't change anything. I will continue to say the things that I see from where I sit. And I'm not here to praise anyone. I'm not here to sing anyone. I am not paid to do that. I am not anybody's PR. It make us watch and I know some money you will see the truth. Precisely. How's ya? It's a Kiona Tabai, Danny for Mutunche. Now, after young Shadi. And then exactly a year 43 years. A judge for Dawamodem. Justice a year Fred Poku Sakodie. Justice a year Kojo Eje Japan, a year MPP Kwabene Japan, ne papa. Any oba tanya na akoletria ne nufuano. Where Justice Frederick Puku Sakodie. Agozia. Any Justice Cecilia Krantiado. Oba tanyo akoletria ne nufuano. JJ Rollins me koche nukukunwomo. There was one major Samakwa. No Gehok. Gehok here near CHA, Kofi Jumah. No Gehok HR manager. Na Amatekwe, no more Gehok. Anna Samatekwe see a permanent free Gehok. It is JJ Rollins revolution in Bayern. When him so much major Samakwa can hold Kukumomo. I was 43 years today. 43 years today. It took a year a Supreme Court in any morning. Yet a year or more a statue was you. And the actual matters of a year rule of law. Exactly. A gentia. If it's a JJ Rollins say, or the Asamko court one, now we're different. It is what different there. Judges say Nikwa Kokuomono. Kaya de Kokuomo keys. Nana Kunadwajima Rollins. The dining hall, the dining table, the center table so, and an keys in the go. And Yamanameka, SIB report, Yamanameka, and I'm your ready SIB report. Na Yankoswa and Kakaimwa, and a Menoka say, a soldier for Moko Bondasi training camp, or Mufre baby cookhouse. When him say Bessine, Sababy, you couldn't judges and a haunt me. If you say omu kuomo, ewie ye do omu koko twa bi nan. Frederick Poku Sarko di twa bi nan. Na ironically Chief Justice here omu pamuni. Oka bibi na no. Ose ne wofa. Tieni o. Any Poku Sarko di. Na time omu be chi na frifie no. Na owo ho. Tieni Chief Justice no oho. Now Chief Justice asaka bibi say there is a place our hodi a yes adiana or committee deben no. Ewo a year a do lodge. A bro moko kun judges no. A do lodge na a year Captain Kojochi Kata from reliable sources. Eshi ankrofo no mo planning. Baby omudi Chief Justice yi koyi. So people are linking it say, is it because Omuku Chief Justice no offer? So they believe that say Omudi case is kokotwa. Ebi a won ni momo. So the yeye ne offer no. That is the same thing a yeye no na. Tenio. Now see atina ho. Na say JJ Rollins say waba abemu or the revolution aba 1981. No the case is kokotwa. Omo ni case ni ye. Woman fa case papa nko buga no a ye ni ma omo eti asoma me akwache judges miensa akuku omo anaju konkon ahye womo anya nsuo ne toya enya nsuo ne toya aki ahye womo abra ye nhunu omachi 43 years ne de 43 years. Now in the same vein omo see MPP for wiesika MPP for Bokrono. Me hu ye nka ukona say a criminal case dia. You prove beyond reasonable doubt. You know when it comes to criminal prosecutions, the burden of proof is a year on the prosecutors. Say ube prove beyond reasonable doubt. Say nipa we no ampani ampa. Why ya a bone? If say your friend be a principles of legality. Say bone no ya famre mu ho. Am one prove beyond reasonable doubt. Nipa bebrebe you sumra no as the personal vendetta. Kenye NDC for buy no. Almost MPP for wieska. It is a kokotwa. E won nye here see. Okokotwa. Enye buga. A empirical evidence. Then you are able to match that empirical evidence with the law. Now when him so mon survive it. It the SCA say you come judges. Na send a shock to the judicial. And we 43 years ago. Kwabena Japan. Now these are SCA judges no. Omo finra ni 43 years ago.
This is Buadu TV, truth and integrity. This is Buadu TV, truth and integrity. This is Buadu TV, truth and integrity.
Where your judges are, JJ Rollins are buying chi womuku because for the case court no.
Very sad.
Precisely. And the same thing is happening today. And voices of conscience are quiet.
Exactly. So
and I mean no say ebi a we dey nye true and ye giant. And you see a street judges no. And me imagine say asem we nka me very quiet on it.
Exactly.
So kan kura manfo ne ntiase. The judges na mo tena se ama jomama aye de oye sa chief justice we no me chief justice onya me maame onya me papa ye na dia enka hwe the man tena so enka hwe
exactly.
But from a history ayeba no Voices of conscience cannot sit down for people to do what they are doing. For your mama to do what they are doing. You know, voices of conscience in this country, from where we are coming from, and they say, "Yo, J.J. Rollins by 81." Not all with the goodwill of the people. 31st December 1981. No, the goodwill of the people. It's the 30th June. 30th June. 6 months into an administration. The same way as your mama, 6 months into an administration. All your chief justice in the oil. Because there's a grand scheme and there's an agenda. Precisely. Said all institutions of state here. Omubetimi asori etia jomama ade opeso oye no eso mo bo mo tugu. But voices of conscience cannot allow this to happen. So munyina mo okroma. The woman is crying, and I like the courage of the woman. He said, I won't resign. I want the records to show I fought. I know so me, but I want the records to show that I fought.
Right.
And Justice Bafwani respectfully say, Martin Nwela Kasembi, or say they came for the Jews. I did not speak because I was not Jewish.
Precisely so.
They came for the trade unionists. I did not speak because I was not a trade unionist.
Exactly.
They came for the capitalists. I did not speak. Then finally, when they came for me, there was nobody to speak for me.
Exactly.
Sir, this matter, I know you are the ultimate beneficiary of
Precisely.
But because of the history we are coming from,
exactly.
You shouldn't allow this to be a precedent and
precisely so.
If you think they are the suspended chief justice in YABB Antoweda, the woman is even asking, says a mob me koedua, adia modiabo me koeduno, Majina sudiabo me koeduno, Momanenya available. If so, on the principle of actuary, it could be probation. On the plaintiff lies the proof. It is a separate mob me koedua. Kwadu kron mo fama me na me hwere me ntimi nyi me ho ano
fire
mo se mo ma no oba no and I know say okay maame no directly or indirectly watiatia nkrofo ebre na so judicial and this mum nyina mo ye no monim there I'm speaking to your heart.
Precisely.
Judges no some of these things are to a personal score. You want to a personal score against the woman. But from where we are coming from as a nation, posterity will never forgive you guys.
Precisely so.
I know say CJ or Babe CJ no. Some of you there are so many things that you are coming after her because of personal vendetta. But Mesere, Justices of the Supreme Court, I beg you, you people cannot sit down and allow this thing to happen. Omani free baby neba. If it's a munya makwama sadi wesia. And among Kaunu say will be your chief justice biano. The term of office is coterminous.
Precisely.
With a presidency. Na ye koya na ye bai. Ye boy nchirima na ye amwe nchirima. I'm making an appeal to the justices of the Supreme Court.
Exactly so.
Mumu bebre nim se maami tena wone mo antena ye wo ho. Eti na mo go after him. I mean after her. Not because genuinely you think say sansem hunu ya trotro ego paper so no. It is enough grounds for the woman to be suspended or to be taken off. You know, munim.
Let them know.
Munim pa. And you are going after her. Mamu makwama jo mama nye de oye. You shouldn't be corporate.
Precisely.
You shouldn't sit down unconcerned.
Exactly.
Our voices will be heard.
Exactly.
You know, if free baby, 43 years today. You kun Justice Cecilia Kwantinyado ana ne betria no fuano and so you want to tell me say the state institutions e wo kroma ye nya ba bia nkohodi ayi woman no ye Friday say e wo ba bia ye plan say de ekoku judges no edu lodge say wan it any state institution bia I bet me hold the hearing of the woman.
Exactly.
Justices of the Supreme Court, this is my humble appeal, and respectfully says, I'm making this appeal from the bottom of my heart because I know some of my it will be a precedent the nation is not ready for. So, and then my idea go 1 or 2 coin or coin and impress. Ye 2 coin, ye qua, and can't you and ye generous with the impeach will be a Sakobia, and you got your mama and president. When you know, we've got a young sort of fan in Pano. Yes, one in the Kunako. Ewa bra part of the conditions of service, or better mean the Kunatu coin. Precisely. Or buy or side the impress. You can't impress the Sika Kaya, or buy was our returning. More bonne kwadu, and because woman, you still have the goodwill of the people, Mumian and the people are not even listening, they are not watching, the people are happy. And a woman here, MPP, women's organizer, and a dear
where look. Yay.
Must we continue like this as a nation? But my main guy John Mahama Bibi, J.J. Rollins by Okun judges.
Precisely.
J.J. Rollins by he wanted to suppress everything. Exactly. Now they say they want a third term presidency for John Mahama. And yeah, Saki woman we.
Okay.
Yeah, appointed 7 judges to the Supreme Court. Okay. Niyanko seeking interpretation for Article 68.
Oh, fire.
Now Article 68 in there Malco 2 terms. You seeking interpretation. You better appoint 9 judges. 9 judges in the 7 Amediakui. The people can't see it.
Never.
But no matter how you continue to do this thing, now J.J. Rollins here, so why do you think your mama, we are in any shape or form? J.J. Rollins here, in 2000, power free, I'm here for me a National Reconciliation Committee. Yes. Now, opposite movie away from some of these pain. Yanko National Reconciliation Committee, no. Niyanko share a year Asha, Chris Asha, or appear some of the things, and you see, it's not even about the Chris Asha account, but the kind of anger and the energy that was in the system, which President Kufuor, in his wisdom, wanted to. So, okay, Yentino, Danny Yenti.
They were having a meeting, so you should wait. Then, whilst waiting, Jua came out of the office of the chairman and asked America to see him in his office. I suppose, probably, I'm not too sure, that guy also accompanied them there. And Jua told him that, America, they have asked me to put you under arrest, knowing that we are likely to have a shootout. Please don't resist, and we will not have any shootout. America did not resist. Jua put him into an armored vehicle, took him to the BNI, came back and told him that.
So, hold on.
Oh God.
Hold on, but more so I was America you know you more ge hokena. Yes, sake no. Okokun judges ne ade no. Ana ye pia Chris Asha appear wo. But you see, it's not even about what Chris Asha is saying. Exactly. I'm trying to remind the youth to say, tell my President Kufuor to me, the kind of pain that was in people's heart, the kind of anger that was in people's heart. And then the youth, and your mama is coming back with the same pain, with the same anger, because Adiamoye Chief Justice, and people will take power and they will do worse. President Mama, we were not so proud of it.
Yes.
And I wish Akufo-Addo could apologize to the public. So. Especially when it comes to the removal of Charlotte Osei. For me, it was never supposed to have been done on those grounds.
Precisely.
But one also be resetting nation. And you are setting the same precedent or even low.
So.
That's what mine here call and I buy. Young Kosunti, Yenti Kreshasha.
Put him into an armored vehicle, took him to the BNI, came back and told him that America did not resist. He said, oh God, he didn't resist. That man sitting there. That guy sitting there. I think how did he communicate with America while they were in the vehicle? Give me a break, Dr. Samuel. Are you living in the ancient times? But by phone? By two-way? Are you living in ancient times? But in your experience, he received a call. By what means? Just tell us. By wire, by phone.
Which kind of phone? By radio? I don't know. I wasn't there. I told you I'm the guy's bodyguard. Yes, but that is it. But you can't get to say what he's supposed to have told you. I'm telling you what you told me. Yes, but I'm trying to show that you did not check. You just took everything. Jesus. On face value.
I'll make an appeal to President Jumah. President Mama, what's such a precedent for?
Exactly.
The pain in the hearts of the people in 2000. President Kufoba will try to reconcile you as a nation. You are setting another precedent.
Precisely.
And I can bet you one way here, it will be a cyclical order.
Let him know.
Say to me, be come from France. And when him say to me, then come on, it will certainly change. And when it does, people will pay you back
pound for pound.
Necessary. I'm making a humble appeal to you, Mr. President. At this point, I'm making a humble appeal to you.
So.
A bet to me as a Chief Justice at the end desist.
Yes.
Because so free posterity will not be kind to you.
Never.
You go to your cabinet Japan. You cool ne papa. Satan no yakola. Also mo to dining table who did. And your best friend papa said, Cecilia Crantiando Ayare. It was not knowing says I you kukuni papa. And that was the last time who ne papa chain you. Now we insensitive said the Kuranua. Imagine so being ne papa to na omudidi. What the empe kwabine Japan asem. Nebom so being ne papa to na omudidi. Ni ababa friend said brana way. Now that was the last time who ne papa. Ne better no ni kuni papa. Yeah. Now imagine what they close your eyes for a second. Japan.
Liberation of your dad and two others who were killed some 43 years ago. What do you remember about the situation and what happened on that?
I mean, it's very instructive that it's raining this morning. It was like that on the 30th of June and then the following morning. But these things 43 years ago, but it was a very traumatic experience. I was a young 20-year-old having dinner with my dad at the dinner table around 9 o'clock p.m. In those days, there was a curfew when he was called out. We were not to know that he was being kidnapped, and he was just being called to attend to a fellow judge, Cecilia Crantiando, who was thought to be unwell. And then only to discover in the morning that he never came back. We were not to know that they had been executed that very night.
Pause. Danny, pause it. So, General, nipa kura yakune papa. I think a pain one akumem. Look at Nidimina said there be. He still wishes that this nation, at some point, yenye be castle.
Precisely.
And Bezama, I mean, him said Chief Justice. I wish says I did be castle.
Exactly.
To me, in come on, someone could say. And I've said it. Mr. Minim said Chief Justice and you are appointed. Momo judges in Bebre or what? On the mountain. But that should not be the basis. Some of them are for the interest of the nation.
It's a time for sober reflection, as Ghanaians. Some of these things, sordid history that we have in the past. But let's pray for forgiveness of sin. We can't forget, but we should forgive, work together as countrymen, and we should learn lessons from some of these things and make sure that those who deliver justice are not exposed to these dangers. And brings me to what currently is happening to the Lord Chief Justice, and I identify with her struggles, and I think all Ghanaians cannot be passive. One leg of democracy, which is the judiciary.
All Ghanaians cannot be passive, says Kwabena Japan, because we are passive participants of what is going on. Every Ghanaian, whether we are sofu, we are hine, quieter, Chief Justice, you are passive participants of what is going on.
Exactly so.
And I'm pleading the justices of the Supreme Court, I beg you, for the history of this nation, you cannot allow John Mahama to do what he's doing and be passive participants of what is going on. Posterity will not be kind to you guys.
Exactly so.
Now, Omoyeno, Anna Esiedun Ketia Yadi bi. I catch them say they want to all voices of conscience, so mute, just so they can enjoy absolute power.
Expose them.
So communist inferior tactics. We need to take away the Chief Justice. We need to quickly remove the EC and put our people there. And I've said this. The record shows that some of us spoke against it. So it's not that today we are having a different stance. Just that more short memory. I don't care.
Very short.
We are also saying to John Dramani Mahama. Now, Esiedun Ketia Bekasimbi. Don't forget to say in 2009, Justice Theodora Wood, Edino. Omo Yusu, Omo chairman, Kwabeneji, the late Kwabeneji. And Obeka said there are so many ways to kill a cat. Okay, it's a statement. I'm a Professor Mills, says every video know what. Obi Kobusa Professor Mills said, are you seeking to remove the Chief Justice? Professor Mills answered, said, look at my face, look at my palm. Do I look like a cat hunter? Uncle, but mentioning Professor Mills, when him say Enrani exactly 70 years, a year a park was him is at a week. And so when this if Enra will be unkind.
Busy research.
We're just by and run 7 years exactly. Park was here beside the and so when this for not even a Kokobana Kai
from top to down.
Former Vice President too. Not even your mama Nankasa Kwana Kai.
Or resetting any
resetting you henny. The near bread Timbaka. And we are there. Don't market for neck.
Market for so I say Timbaka, wouldn't any more boy.
Wouldn't any more boy.
Wouldn't a change so boy. Wouldn't
a cheer boy.
Wouldn't change so boy.
Ah, nice Timbaka, and wouldn't any more. It drew be possible to me at Tina, will lose break. And I didn't change so I will for be put to me Tina lose break. Wouldn't change so I change to me Tina and we are a baby and I'm Drummy for a kind of one or more. So I saw Butem team. I saw Butem team. Uncle no be a baby.
Yenny or Semina, your potential or boa.
Yenny or Semina,
your potential no boa.
Your Cotan was a boa. Yagus, you soon in your mother. General, I said, don't get your barber can't simply. Danny Yentia said, don't get ya. Yentino. So was a video. Yenti.
Overwhelming evidence that this commission is not fit for purpose. And if any serious country we want to maintain this type of electoral commission, then I don't know what the country is about.
So there will be a change at the EC leadership?
There has to be a change.
Okay, so pause. Danny, pause. Your frame be setting of agenda, framing and priming.
Precisely.
So, or prepare man for the mind for what is about to happen.
Exactly. So,
how's that you? So, General Sedenkatia is no mean a person than chairman of the NDC.
Precisely.
So, before General Sedenkatia will come and speak like this, now Oma prepare new me go hold that. Them on person mu tease the public.
Exactly.
Emma public in the mood of the public in the editing, and the medical say they still have the goodwill of the people. Precisely. So the people are not getting awakened to what is going on.
Exactly.
It will not be or to gauge the mood of the public. Will the public react negatively? It will not suma generation don't get say kokasi yenyi easy chairs no. Near the public in the resist here. If the public will not resist, then they will move ahead and execute it. It's the Chief Justice, no. The public is not resisting because the public is still on some opium of some. Na yebeku krofui. Yebeku judges. Said the public in a call let the blood flow. Let the blood flow. Because the public after every election they are on a certain opium. They don't reason well. They don't think well. And now I'm not say public need to not even understand what is going on. And you have demonized it. Now we say don't get demonize a EC chair. There is overwhelming evidence. We know say Oma prepare a petition did that.
Precisely.
Oma angasa prepare already made petition. Oma te watchro. Etube ya no mso eni obi ana dia base. Yenyi omodi. Near the command a president. The president now act on it. Meanwhile, your grand scheme and grand agenda, which there is a leaked document, extra 2024 and beyond. The things that they are going to do, we are going to serialize that document. I was where can we plan home? You be easy chairs, no. But when the Akufo-Addo did it, it was wrong.
Precisely.
And your mama, this should be a warning to you. Say Akufo-Addo at that time, no. When you know say mrebi beba, to me best I'm will be so try so be easy chair. It is a wabana so be reset dia. Na sa also won sua hwem fra Akufo-Addo die nimu dia. Emfie dodo say na mubedi. Abro so ya de achamo de yamfa ne say de achamo 15-20 years. Yamfa ne say de achamo. To me never come on. So if you say you want to reconcile the nation, your leadership must be one that unites the nation rather than dividing the nation.
Precisely.
You say you want to reconcile. So it wasn't because Akufo-Addo here and na your time. It's na now person ba. Na mom na Akufo-Addo na here. So you are coming in to do virtually the same thing or even worse. So it wasn't because your mama in principle has anything against a electoral commission. Nemo Akufo-Addo yen and ano may opportunity nam suma baby. But is that how to lead the nation? You do me, I do you. It will almost prepare because almost prepare 10 bed. But I know the young can't change your mama. The SU Otogono. Foreign Yasimbe. The SU Otogono. The Ghanaian of 1966. The Ghanaian of 1972. The Ghanaian of 1979. The Ghanaian of 81 is no different from the Ghanaian you see today.
Precisely.
Right, your mama? Open ye Chief Justice. Ye easy chair. Ne call for interpretation. Netina so. It won't work.
It won't happen.
And then you move into Ghana. Because we are not cowards. That is how come I am continuing to show you here to Tuba. Here to Chroma here. We are not cowards. Because a man must die for something.
Exactly.
So President Mama, the leaked document, which is idea who you na washeda. Ube easy chair. Mama said don't get here but more gauge the mood of the public, more testing the mood of the public. So if the public do not react or the public is in support, then you go ahead and execute it. Framing and priming, agenda setting. Some of us, we are not the usual mind, so we understand what you are doing. But the public that is when the public will turn against you. Say I'm turning against you. You back questions.
Simple.
And obey your penny. You know, when you say microphone twa hushia, and one feed you ego. So you might think you are doing the right thing. Pastor Mama, if there is anybody to listen to in this country, I am giving you the right feedback from the ground.
Exactly.
You are oppressing the people.
Precisely.
And in Gofana one channel, they may make you feel like you are doing the right thing. Sana Akufo-Addo die. O kwana ko ka kire na na o mama twa no hwe o mo pre o. And he say yeah nim guase ba yi. And he say yeah na also die na ye. And so ba ye na so wakwa akotena se wahunu niam bi na wo ba de bibi foforo aba. Bibi e be United Nation no na ade ye nyina move forward. He wants to instill fear in the people. But that is not the kind of leadership we expect from a president. This is the leadership you are bringing to the people. Where the leadership no? For how long can you continue to oppress the people? For how long? Your Excellency, don't let the people around you deceive you. And no yebi. Also yombi. Power is very transient. Precisely. Power has a way of deceiving people.
Exactly.
That is why Lord Acton said, power corrupts and absolute power corrupts absolutely. And from where you are going, it will get to a point you will have no opposition. Because the Chief Justice, you know, na judiciary ni be show mo to now we use a electoral commission you may at sometimes feel like a demigod.
Exactly.
But mind you, history has a way of repeating itself.
Precisely.
Every time somebody has become a demigod on the people, whether from Julius Caesar, Julius Caesar no angasa ne nkrofo ne nkrofo no mote and kunwo whether Alexander the Great opa conquer free a Macedonia ekoka a Persia. when you get power and it becomes an absolute power in your hands, you feel like a demigod.
Precisely.
But that is the point that you are getting to John Dramani Mama. The people around you. I know say CJ Yadi now person obey. I know say IGP Yadi now person obey. IGP Yadi no. I know they beseech you one day who to coin. And I'm going to form around you ba ufi say one year IGP down paradia. You were against it.
Expose him.
But don't let them feed your ego. Don't let them put you on a tall white horse.
Exactly. So,
because it is your legacy that will be remembered, not theirs.
Not theirs.
And now you can't judge you kun woman. And yet JJ Rollins the koso tuom de bobo omu. I made the come on a year. I met a queen a year. And so never know say JJ Rollins. That is ultimate responsibility.
Exactly. So
man microphone that down. Now Mr. President, what about show them where power lies? Yoko Bossy. Your friend say, Acha, Raymond Acha. He's my very good friend.
Exactly.
I've decided I won't call him.
Never.
Raymond, you, when they did it to you, you did not like it.
Precisely.
Or when you were trade fair, you did not like it. So you are the person that, on principle, you should have been against it. And now the young Crawford, you are abusing power. For how long will the power remain in your hands? You are my brother.
Exactly.
So, brother, think about it. Go and sit down. Think. So, do you want to chart a new path for the nation, or we should continue the slope, the slippery slope of personal vendetta? Baby, na nyame ya adom na tumi abeka MPP nsa na MPP for be so yanko ebi and some of us will not be here to support that foolishness.
Push
it. We won't do that.
Exactly.
So Your Excellency, please, you cannot do this. I said don't get here testing the waters and juma. Now, General, I'm sorry. Now, you're more a year last topic near me. And Grofona send a video or more share or more. Or more send this and be brave. Our more share for the records. Or more tear for the records. Or more for feeling. Nezo by the over for their Madani. By Brennan T. It you quite and watching us and not what for any in our Madani. Why, Mandani?
The Mandani.
For Greater Accra Regional Chairman of the NDC, Toso. A year, a Ashimo. Ura Ashimo, Fantuso. Ashibebe. So, Ura Ashimo ni. Or your former, I think, Adenta MP, right? Or standing Adenta, no, your Adenta MP, I'm not too sure. But we Greater Accra Regional Chairman of the NDC. Anadani. Yes, one is Singaporean be. Your friend to young Kang, say to young kind. I mean to me more dinner to me more. Or no Singaporean, catch us one more year. You queer say 1 year, ultimate. Now Singaporean no. According to sources. Yes, you already as a Singaporean and the car be $3 million. Anyone say Bama, Waman Crawford coach Singaporean no, Abono deny ye, Wamu kidnapping no Gini phone to be no my general. So while Singaporean didn't court, so there is a leaked WhatsApp chat. Then if a leaked WhatsApp chat and read the idea. One of the things that interest me. So this is a leaked WhatsApp chat between Urashimo. What number now? What top on one? Urashimo number. And our more chat near. But it's not even about say obia abuse obia now abuse. I know the Constitution and Article 33. I make provisions for anybody, regardless of whether you're a citizen or you're a citizen, to seek redress. So if the Singaporean believes that the fundamental human rights have been infringed upon, I believe so clearly, say obetimi go under Article 33 and seek for redress through the courts. So I'm not worried about that. But what worried me, a Singaporean say, Otria $1.5 million the ma Ashimo say on fan koye your friend say on support NDC campaign. I'm say so NDC campaign or more Jessica free foreigners but the people do not even know that it is against our laws.
Precisely.
So
educate them.
The laws have in prohibition. The laws clearly prohibit say obi a wanya Ghana ni ebe yi ni sika e dia support campaign.
Push it.
Now, if there is evidence, say Singaporean nema ashimo, sikasu on farmer NDC and NDC Jaya, yanko read article section 22, 23, 24, 25 of a year the Political Parties Act. That is fatu on your radio. I think my name is made to page in this one. If I didn't, then I may fought in free me. Danny, for a year section 25, 26. Okay, so 24, 25, 26. We'll read from 23. Okay. Oh, good. Danny, zoom in. I think people have been complaining that now they can't see the text. Zoom in. You've been reading it from a year 23-1, near about 24, near about 25. Let's look at what a year the Political Parties Act of 2000, Act 574. Told them. Already a year section 23 was a contribution by citizens. To the word no. Only a citizen of Ghana. Only.
Emphasize
on the only. So the operative word there is only. Only a citizen may contribute in cash. You know, or say only a citizen may contribute in cash or in kind to the funds of a political party. It won't be Ghanaian. You have no business over sponsor, and it is against the law.
Exactly.
So for a Singaporean to say that or the 1.5 million ashimo, so on fund sponsor NDC campaign. Are you serious? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Now already two now, or say a firm, partnership, enterprise owned by a citizen or a company registered under the laws of the Republic, at least 75% of whose capital is owned by a citizen is for the purpose of this act a citizen. So the entire okay say ukodru mrenima ye wo a persons, that is human beings, and ye wo a can say or Friday simple non-persons entity which can come before the law. So o ye company o form a company in the eyes of the law company no so ye nipa it is obi or company na say ye siu no a ye siu nipa na company no ye siu company no. The only time that you pierce the veil of incorporation now the is when there is an establishment that there is fraud, perceived fraud, then you move away from the veil of incorporation and go to the one company na kasa. Nemu say yes adia. So mrana say a firm, partnership, enterprise owned by a citizen or a company registered under the laws of the Republic, at least 75% of whose capital is owned by a citizen is for the purpose of this act a citizen. It is just obi etimi call could be a company or no betimi a sponsor. Now then if I make code 24 section 24 near here, no contribution by non-citizens.
Yes.
So emranima se citizens en kwano and go betimi a janesa. But emranima person emphasize say non-citizens there, yempe musika. Afe yen read 24, Danny.
Read it.
Code 24 no.
Indicate.
Or say a non-citizen shall not, and anytime the word shall is used, it is mandatory.
Precisely.
There is no ambiguity.
Exactly.
It won't mean modify no. So it's not may, it's not will. Or say a non-citizen shall not directly or indirectly make a contribution or a donation or loan, whether in cash or in kind, to the funds held by or for the benefit of political party, and the political party or person acting for or on behalf of the political party shall not demand or accept contribution, donation or loan from a non-citizen. It is ashimo. Eko koje Singaporean be 1.5 million. And the sponsor NDC campaign. It is in total breach of this law.
Precisely.
But as usual, as a nation, we don't care.
Never.
As a nation, nobody cares.
Never.
As usual, let's treat it business as usual. Now, young contraventions of 23 and 24. Where a person contravenes, you can contravene in that means a one yet the Mrane cano. Now we have before which is in contravention and then the boy bra. Was where a person contravenes a provision of section 23 and 24, in addition to any other penalty imposed under this act, the amount, whether in cash or in kind, paid in contravention of a section shall be forfeited to the Republic. It's 1.5 million who try no. And Marane say esa shimo de ma public no. Ye de ma Ghana. And the amount shall be recovered from the political party as a debt owed to the public. It yebusa Attorney General. Ono na ye prosecute all government. Yebusa Attorney General say Marane de da ho no. Sa 1.5 million bako jabriana. Already say the political party or person in whose custody the amount is for the time being held shall pay it to the public. Or say a non-citizen found guilty of contravention of a provision of Section 24 shall be deemed to be a prohibited immigrant and be liable for deportation under the Immigration Act 2000, that is Act 573. It non-citizen be obetria a yama see enuanom Nigeria for ya no mtwetwe scam political parties. We yes ani a chewa. Esi deport wo. Nyama na make mra na eka. Political Parties Act. Under Act 573, which is Immigration Act. Ye deport wo. Nyama na make. Asu ye fa njejuma. Your mama reset na reset we. Sections 23 and 24 do not preclude. When the law says preclude, enyim frim. Also, sections 23 and 24 do not preclude the government of any other country. So it's not even non-citizens. Say Abambi, our country be so, whether Kenya, whether South Africa, now all Tamsika, or a non-governmental organization. See, I say non-governmental organization, Biaba, from providing assistance in cash or in kind to a year commission for use by a year commission for the collective benefit of a year registered political parties. So in short, Akosia, on your Ghana ni, a company in your Ghana dear, won't mean support ye. You know why? Because drug cartels will take over our nation. And that is what we are seeing. So the law wants to prohibit people who want to support political party campaigns for the purposes of somebody you see here to do things untoward. It's in the only ashimo business ben a woman tem. And to a sponsor $1.5 million. And then our Ashimo, your greater Accra regional chairman. Fire. It's their interest non-citizen in the war. That is why they say that the law wants to prohibit that.
Exactly. So,
but the rest of the can we?
Ghana. Ghana.
Rest of the can we? Papa. Man for this year, dear. Omusia law no. Omani aje ho. Ye chiro mu. Education no.
Almost push it.
See how the ombesua o. You started here from 8 something na ba ye be susabre. Kwasia abo asem bia ni mu. Unsua de enso. Ko. And this is funny there. Omusia law school no be we na no ye ni ade afi mu nyina MPP for mu kokko law school se ma mem basis no a aja ade a ene o mu ye ni ade no wo mu se ye resource aba na mko hwe ye as usual fantastic Kiletria
fantastic lawyer.
As usual. Fantastic. And then the results by for a year, second semester, second year. Kiletria. Oh, blue. I don't mind them. There's a moon is a muro kikande guasia 70.
And I talk pound for pound.
The law is the law.
Precisely.
Kofi Jumah ni papode. Madam for you watch my dear. On open a man be. Oh, you the papode too. Oh no. Kofi Jumah. Sabe me toto.
Oh fire.
Sabe na nkaya. Me kan se boy you know me kan. Akwa we ma metena ase 13 years sua de. I'm telling you. I'm reaching back Kofi Jumah. So first semester, that second year first semester. I was now me ye dress who I'm saying criminal law they me breaking no. Aqua way. Gobisa me minimsa wo hwe show no. Menka mejaka. I am Gushan level 300 no mafia me. You know, I was here. Father. I bet you man for us what. So you move on. Microphone no show no. You know, the people will be fine.
Precisely so.
I was here.
Father.
You know, so. We are there to more mother than you know. Baby, titi biagre. Be kind of shit. We you cry. Both are naked truth. Nana ya one ni kunu no matwa no me dey to for the records. I could be so creative for the records be. And the only reason we've not almost Friday is copyrighted. We've not copyrighted because our motive and our drive is not money. It name was your friend say deck Miyama kola deck. Or they may watch Akoto na Okatakyie Afrifa mensa there been 10,000. This is not part of my brand.
Precisely so.
Let the people continue to believe that I am so poor. I don't have anything. I've seen some surrender. I mean, this is crazy. There are some people who are so poor in this world. All they have is money.
Exactly.
I don't believe in that. I was here. Sikanibian was as so. I will meet him one-on-one. I will beat me intimidate me because Osika. Because with or without money. Nansan kwan here to me for major actually what now make come bank kram share what. Because I don't care.
Never.
Push me, my self-confidence is beyond money.
Exactly. So
to me watch in the mepe. Me watching this perfume. We perfume udru abibri enya no ne hia.
Debida.
No pet watching the perfume me pepper. But they don't begin to project these things as my brand. No, I don't do that. Timachia dani munyi stars in front of 4 stars be there. But so many sokura no a. Omutuaika. Facebook omutuaika. Omutua. Minim. Minim ana sa de Facebook de be mammo. Menya sure say beso boys here adwuma hakatua. So cut away with that.
Exactly.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for spending time with us. You know, messages in about her.
I be bree.
Kabas already be. And they read me and say, I was also reading me and be and say,
Kenneth Haruna or say, aha, Nyansa.
Kenneth Haruna Neka. Yemia.
And Juliana Bubi or say, congratulations to you on your results. Or congratulate you. And Don Coma or say, wow, great show.
Congratulations on my results. Results said that be a passion. No, me that I'm saying you know. Results.
Frank Owusu what's it? Or say Killnet government.
Kind of papa no ko. That's what kind of any be. And also we easy. I didn't say. Can be.
Obi messaging so I say with all due respect. 3.6 for the records.
Oh, no, you can't. Okay, can I do that amount for any beer? We will continuously educate the people. So the people will know the difference between a Yakwasia, Abu Jimmy, and coming to learn. I know it's difficult when people are stuck with certain things for so long. It is very difficult to reorient them.
Exactly.
The most difficult thing in this world to do is to reorient yourself. That is unlearn most of the nonsense you've learned to relearn something different.
Exactly. So
it needs time. Because they cannot imagine that for that long. And they get angry with anybody that tries to change their perception. I understand that in human psychology. So for Mutunche, better be going zero, nipa 0 20.
Hey,
DJ
Kobe Rich.
What's it?
Okatakyie for future president.
Mr. Ofemisi ya. Yes, Mr. Mo the future president. Banya no here Mrs. ya. Future president no why no. Omo nyina your mama timidia betimi adi. Obi anya better than me. Banya no no. You focus on the things that matters today. Mohammed's new taxes begin you begin. Where a new one on the 29% increment on VAT and non-life insurance premium. Fuel prices increased by 5%. and a year 2% on petrol. 2.45% increment in electricity tariffs. Prices of a locally manufactured plastic product to be increased by 7%. We're in a 24-hour economy now.
Hammer is the whole.
But you know, young Kansas should be.
Oh, in a call.
Bank of Ghana said $10 cedi. Omoboa. And you know, correct. Dollar and the Bank of Ghana the rate aba. But Oko bank need $1. Abochi for no $1. And I'm afraid abochi for me no. Dollar need that a year 12.78. But I 12.8 and about 12.78. The Bank of Ghana mo rate China you more the data man for no agene. And can correct man for no. Mo the kionet 70 agene do. Mo can correct. Dollar ya Oko bank kura no mo bi. Woni bi. Enti abochi ya na ye fra wo mo. Oko nso abochi no 12.78. Opewa samwa. Yes I dey 12.8 no de be ma wo. Anna mo twa tro kire man for. A year dollar ni jina de ye. Nemo let us be truthful. For bibi kionet sembia emeye ni ade. Ade kura yi adongo. Was so do sika wo de dollar koto bank ni ade a. General boy last one here so.
You can't take dollar over the counter.
Why?
Today.
When I have a dollar account?
Yes, but you can't take it.
Why can't
you will be giving CD equivalent.
That doesn't happen anywhere.
Well, it's happening today in Ghana now, so maybe pay attention. I'm saying that you can't take dollar over the counter.
Why?
Today.
When I have a dollar account?
Yes, but you can't take it.
Why can't
you will be giving CD equivalent.
That doesn't happen anywhere.
Well, it's happening today in Ghana now, so maybe pay attention. I'm saying that you can't take dollar.
I was going to be the dollar kwa kwa tuwa unyana mde wa sungwari. Yedo Adamasi. Ghana for Adamasi.
Thank you for what.
The Bank of Ghana control the rate. About you control the dollar. 13 cedi.
Dollar black markets.
Yeah, young sorry go no one can say any eka. Adi so was an okrum.